Tell me honestly, have you ever studied a remedy for 2 to 3 hours, remember 20 symptoms and felt, yes, aaj to Materia Medica complete. But when the next day your professor gives you a case and asks which remedy, your mind completely goes blank. If that has happened to you, then don't worry. This probably may not be the problem of your memory. The problem is the way you study Materia Medica. And in this video, I am going to tell you how to actually study Materia Medica. Hi everyone, I am Dr. Sonal Tripathi, and if you are a BHMS student preparing for your university exams, practicals, viva, then this video is especially for you, because Materia Medica is a subject where many students make the same mistake. They try to remember symptoms differently, separately. But Materia Medica, or a remedy, is not just a random collection of symptoms. It has a picture, and your job is to understand the remedy picture. Think about how most of us study a remedy. We open the book and we start reading. Mind, head, stomach, eyes, nose, etc., etc., etc. And we make a list. We start highlighting. We make another list. We make another mnemonic, and then we finally say, I know this remedy. But do you actually know that remedy? Let me test you. Suppose I say sulfur. What comes to your mind? 11 a.m. hunger, burning, standing aggravation, desire sweets? Fine. But if I make a patient sitting in front of you, how will you decide that this patient is sulfur? That's where Materia Medica understanding begins. Let us take a very simple example. Suppose you're studying burning sensation and you simply memorize sulfur burning, phosphorus burning, arsenic album burning, cantharis burning. Then if you're doing this way, then you actually have never learned Materia Medica. Because the most important thing is, what is the character of burning? What makes it worse? What makes it better? What is accompanying it? And most importantly, what is the overall picture of the patient? And that is why same symptoms lead us to completely different remedies. Now let us understand a word which I want you to remember throughout studying Materia Medica, that is pattern. Don't ask what are the 30 symptoms of sulfur. Rather ask what is the type of patient sulfur described. So when you are studying sulfur patient, do not just list down heat, standing aggravation, 11 a.m. hunger, etc. Instead, try to connect them, understand the broad picture of the remedy, then the individual symptoms will start making sense. And this is where Materia Medica becomes logical and does not look like a telephonic directory. So, now onwards, whenever you are studying Materia Medica, I want you guys to remember these 5 questions. What is the overall picture of the patient? What are the characteristic mental symptoms? What are the important generals? What are the characteristic particulars? And which remedies are similar? This is very important because in a real case, you are not comparing between sulfur and 100 unrelated remedies. You are comparing between the similar remedies. Out of similar remedies, you have to find the one simillimum. So this is why comparative Materia Medica is very important. Another biggest mistake students make is by completing the Materia Medica counting the remedies कि आज मैं 3 remedies पढ़ लेता हूँ, कल मैं 15 remedies पढ़ लूँगा, मेरा तो Materia Medica हो जाएगा. But Materia Medica is not a race कि आपको इतने medicines complete करने हैं. Rather than completing memorizing 10 remedies, understand one remedy a day, and that is going to benefit you all your life. So, if Materia Medica was that one subject you felt कि रट्टा मार के याद करके ही होगा, so I want you guys to change your approach and understand the remedy instead of memorizing the symptoms. So in the next videos, we are going to we are going to discuss the remedy pictures, characteristic mental symptoms, and the comparative Materia Medica. So tell me in the comments which remedy you feel most difficult to understand.